The summer of 1518 in Strasbourg was like any other. The sun was shining. The air was warm, filled with the scent of blooming flowers and the sounds of birds chirping. People went about their daily lives, tending to their shops, chatting with neighbors, and enjoying the pleasant weather. But then, something strange happened. Something nobody could explain. A sense of unease began to spread through the town. In July, a woman named Frau Trophäa began to dance in the street. At first it seemed like a harmless act of joy, but she didn't stop for days. Her feet moved tirelessly as if possessed by an unseen force. This wasn't a simple jig or a merry reel, it was something far more intense. This was a frantic, uncontrolled dance, her body moving in ways that defied reason. People gathered to watch, curious and amused at first, but soon their expressions turned to concern. Little did they know, this was just the beginning. The strange phenomenon was about to escalate. Frau Trophäa's bizarre dance was the spark that ignited a firestorm of strange behavior. Her movements seemed to cast a spell over the city. It would soon engulf the entire city of Strasbourg in a terrifying and mysterious epidemic, leaving everyone baffled and fearful. Frau Trophäa danced for days. Her feet bled, her body ached, but still, she danced. People tried to stop her, but she couldn't, or wouldn't. Some thought she was possessed. Others thought she was cursed. Whatever the reason, her strange behavior was contagious. Within days, others joined her. They danced alongside her, their movements mirroring her frantic energy. The crowd swelled from a handful to dozens. Soon, hundreds of people were dancing in the streets of Strasbourg. The dancing plague had begun. The city leaders were baffled. What was causing this strange behavior? How could they make it stop? Doctors were consulted, but they had no answers. Some suggested bloodletting, others recommended exorcisms. Nothing worked. The dancing plague tightened its grip on Strasbourg. The dancing continued for weeks. The streets were filled with exhausted, delirious people. Many died from exhaustion, heart attacks, or strokes. The city was in chaos. The dancing plague was a nightmare for Strasbourg. It seemed like there was no end in sight. Section 4. Searching for answers. For centuries, the dancing plague of 1518 remained a mystery. How could hundreds of people suddenly be seized by the uncontrollable urge to dance, even to their deaths? Modern science has offered some possible explanations. One of the most prominent theories is mass psychogenic illness, also known as mass hysteria. This theory suggests that under extreme stress and anxiety, psychological distress can manifest in physical symptoms, even on a large scale. The stresses of the time, such as famine, disease, and social unrest, could have created a breeding ground for this phenomenon. Section 5. The poisoned grain. Another theory points to a more biological cause, ergot poisoning. This theory suggests that the mysterious symptoms experienced by the people could be linked to the consumption of contaminated rye. Ergot is a fungus that can grow on rye, a staple grain in the region at the time. The fungus thrives in damp conditions, which were common in medieval Europe. Ergot poisoning can cause hallucinations, convulsions, and uncontrollable muscle spasms. These symptoms can be severe and distressing, leading to significant physical and mental suffering. Could this have been the root of the dancing plague? The afflicted individuals might have been driven to dance uncontrollably due to the intense physical and psychological effects of the poisoning. The idea of poisoned grain, while plausible, doesn't fully explain the situation. There are gaps in this theory that need to be addressed. While ergot poisoning can cause convulsions, it's not known to induce the kind of ceaseless dancing seen in Strasbourg. The nature of the dancing plague was unique and unprecedented. Additionally, ergot poisoning typically affects people within a short time frame after consumption, not over weeks as seen in the dancing plague. The prolonged duration of the plague raises further questions about the true cause of this bizarre phenomenon. Section 6. An enduring mystery. The dancing plague of 1518 eventually subsided, leaving behind a trail of confusion and unanswered questions. Slowly, people stopped dancing and returned to their lives. But the mystery remains. Was it mass hysteria, ergot poisoning, or something else entirely? Theories have been proposed, but none have been definitively proven. The dancing plague stands as a chilling reminder of the strange and unpredictable nature of the human body and mind. It challenges our understanding of historical events and human behavior. The event continues to fascinate historians, scientists, and anyone who hears the tale. Researchers from various fields have delved into ancient records trying to piece together the puzzle. It serves as a stark reminder that even in our modern age, there are still mysteries that science cannot fully explain. Despite advances in technology and medicine, some phenomena remain elusive. The dancing plague of 1518 continues to echo through time, a bizarre footnote in human history. Its legacy endures, prompting us to question what we truly know about the past and the complexities of the human condition.